Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ThinkFast, brought to you by My Nutrition. Don't know what My Nutrition is?
I'm already sweating thinking about this.
You're going to annoy the hell out of me already. I can feel
Dude,
it.
seriously, my back is sweating. I'm nervous. Okay, let me stretch.
Savage.
Okay, no, seriously, it's like really warm.
No,
Okay.
well, keep calm and don't blink.
Okay.
Keep calm, don't blink. All right, X,
Blinked right
fire
away.
it off.
Shall we start?
Okay,
Yeah.
first question!
Where do you see the MLG.TV platform going in the future?
Who? Well, this is the hard part.
Sky, you start.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where the timer's at, but good job, Kyle.
Great job, Kyle. Yes, Kyle, start it now.
We gave you extra time on this one.
Holy crap, Kyle.
Wow.
All right, there we go.
There
All right,
you go.
here's the thing. The thing with the MLG.TV platform is it's still completely in its infancy stage.
Yeah.
We've seen it tested. It's gotten better. It has the follow button. They're doing the giveaways if you follow to anyone.
Oh, those sexy-ass hoodies.
Yeah, I do like the Under Armour ones. But the problem is their direct competitor is Twitch.tv, which is the fourth biggest site
Yes.
in North America.
Yes.
That is the problem. They have to really, really work at it. And right now on their site, what do they have? They have Call of Duty. Until they branch out and start getting other games, which I don't know what their relationship's like with Dota anymore, but until they get other games, they have a long way to go.
Yeah, the way I look at it, it's just a gigantic uphill battle. I mean, do they have a chance to compete with Twitch? Absolutely. Do I think they will overcome Twitch? I do not.
Nope. Next
question!
Which games in the future do you see becoming competitive and rivaling Call of Duty?
Number one, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I believe the next Halo is going to do it. I believe that 343, well, it really, the franchise depends on it. If this game sucks, they're done.
From a competitive
343's
standpoint,
out.
we've seen a lot of hirings lately and had some conversations with people in places that I think there is a chance it could be a very competitive
Friends
game.
in high places.
Now, this will also rely on, again, we've talked about we need a poor Call of Duty to come out as well, like another one that doesn't improve competitively, kind of like another Ghost.
One like Ghost.
At the beginning.
One like go.
And also, I do think Destiny, depending on how the arena type stuff they've talked about works out, that has a shot to, I guess, rival it.
New Smash.
Well, we're talking shooters, dickhead.
They said another
shooters,
game.
Next question!
Kiss my left nut.
How do you think Erupt will do on LAN?
Average as hell.
Yes,
Go.
their team will erupt.
I believe that it'll be a terrible, terrible series of events for them as soon as they get online. Why? Because everyone's at a complete disadvantage. But with that said, everyone's going to be overlooking them. So they could surprise some people. But gun to my head, someone's telling me where they place? 10th.
Yeah, and he maybe have gone a little bit overboard. I don't think they're going to be the worst team in the world, but I don't think they're not going to.
10th best team in the world, technically.
They're 5-0 right now.
Well, yeah,
I
do they
don't expect
qualify
them-
for pro bracket? Do
They
qualify for pro
Put it
bracket?
this
They
way.
qualify for pro.
They would not be 5-0 if this was on LAN.
No, they would have lost to the majority of
No,
these teams.
sir-ree. Next question!
Do you think there should be a transfer window halfway through the league season?
Yes, I do. Halfway,
Okay.
maybe. But yes, I agree because there needs to be some sort of transfer window. One, because there haven't really been a rule established for free agents
Why are
and
you
stuff like that.
talking faster doesn't mean
time! So, we need some sort of transfer. I don't know where it's going to be, but I think it is a good idea.
It has to be after, if there's going to be 2 events in the league in the season, it has to be after the first event because these people aren't going to stay people.
And one, especially with how much stock is being put in this online thing, I swear to God, there will be some sort of change made just because of online. There's gonna be
and
something's gonna
because the
happen.
top 10 teams are guaranteed money.
I'm
You're gonna see
sweating!
Warriors. Shut up, fat.
Sweating! Next
Lose
question!
With the league being part of the pro circuit now, will online become more relevant?
Unfortunately, the answer is quite obvious. Yes,
Yeah.
it's completely
I
necessity
think
at this
the
point.
answer to your question is it already has.
The real question is, do we want to continue to answer this question?
Yeah, well, we can because let's this is ThinkFast.
Well, here, I'll add another question
All right,
to it.
you son
what
of
do
a
you
bitch.
think about online directly affecting getting invited to the LANs?
Dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, could not hate it more. But again,
Yeah, I despise every single
and
thing.
Kyle, I don't know why. Apparently, this was another question entirely. But we can kind of do a similar thing, like we talked about earlier. If MLG somehow could get dedicated servers, or it becomes something where it's not such a host
there's
advantage.
going to be, look, the big attraction of gaming for, I believe,
Is
me and everyone
dudes,
with LAN
lots of
events.
dudes with the controllers.
Guys, and the 4 girls you have to compete
Matt
over.
goes, yeah.
Yeah, of course he does. Anywho, I think the big attractions lands. Even if you have a couple small events, and I know it's going to take a lot of money out of pocket, it's not going to be easy. It's still better than online because online is a terrible representation of what happens on land.
Money-wise, much better for MLG to have it online. Next question, Kyle!
If you had to make a Halo team out of 4 Call of Duty pros, who would be your team?
Ooh.
Not including Crim and Formal.
Not including
Well, not
Crim
Enable
and
either,
Formal.
I assume.
And
Yeah,
Enable,
not
yeah.
Enable. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go Aches. Aches is number 1. Then I will go Teep. Not Karma. Karma stands no chance in Halo, I don't think. He's too slow. Oh, man. I got 2. I think Aches and Teep have the ability to make the switch over. Clayster. 100% Clayster.
Oh, yeah, Clay.
And
Clay
probably,
has history
and then
Clay.
probably Scump.
I think Scump could, too. You know,
I think that's my 4.
I think someone... I don't know. For some reason, I feel like Saints could be good. I don't know why. I just feel like Saints has such a good shot. Like, I think that would transfer over well. But, yeah, no, I kind of like those 4. Let's disagree on that. What do we say? Scump, Clay, Teep...
And Aches.
Aches, I don't know how... Next question!
Thoughts on Envy.
What did you say, Dick?
Thoughts on Envy.
Oh, thoughts on Envy. Well, the first thing is they seem to be gelling well. Granted that Nameless has separated his shoulder because Studdy is too unathletic to spot him correctly on the bench.
What's more surprising, that injury or the fact that it wasn't Parasite that dropped the weight?
I thought it was Parasite.
Oh,
I didn't think it was
I think
Parasite.
it still is secretly, but no one wants to admit it.
We don't want to blow this team up yet on Twitter. So
I'll tell you what.
Study's like, well,
I guess.
I'll take it. Is it because I'm the black guy? I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, well, I don't... But I still think it's beneficial for everyone. You have Nameless being tamed a little bit by Hastro. You have him eating healthy. He's feeling better about himself. That's all that matters. As long as everyone's happy on the team, it's good. And Merc is not depressed.
Legit can't stop sweating. Next question.
How sexy is Rick Big Snacks?
Oh, I hope that question's from Rick.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was locked in a room with Rick alone, I think I'd only make it about 3 days. You ever seen that Jim Jeffries skit? Put me in a cage with anything!
Yeah.
Anything, and I'll get...
Given the option between staring at Rick for 10 seconds and sawing off my leg, I saw off my leg.
So you just saw off your leg and make a one-legged pogo stick hop for it.
I would saw off my leg and beat myself to death with it.
See, I could see Rick and I, maybe a bottle of champagne, nice Ryan Gosling
2 bottles of wine and 1 Dixie
Hot
cup.
hot tub, you know, maybe somewhere in
2
the
bottles
tropics.
of wine and 1 Dixie cup, man. Just 1, because you both are going to drink out of the same straw.
Hey, Rick, slide to my DMs, baby.
Hey, Rick.
Oh, I have your cell phone
Shut
number,
up.
so you can just text me. Next question!
What should Sledgehammer Games do in the next COD to differentiate themselves from other developers?
What is that noise?
Yeah, that could...
It was my cell phone.
Yeah, that
to
hurt
differentiate
my
themselves from what?
other CODs, basically.
Like
Other
CODs.
CODs?
What hasn't COD done yet?
Well, change the engine. That's one. But I don't think you should because it's a working formula. I think it comes down to the kill streaks. You just have to be creative. I think that's kind of why one of the main reasons Black Ops 2 was so good, because they could be used competitively.
Creative, maybe some new type of kill streaks that can be used competitively too. It's tough because they've done so many now. What can they add that'll really differentiate themselves? I mean, there's not an easy way to answer this question. There's been so many CODs now. They've exhausted about everything within the realm of what they're trying to do with the Call of Duty
I'll tell you what
franchise.
you don't do. Don't do exactly what 343 does. Don't add armor abilities such as thruster packs and hard light shields, because if that happens, your game's going to tank. Next question!
Oh, you
Should the next COD go back to 3 kill streaks like COD 4 or keep all the streaks like Black Ops 2?
I think, okay, well, we spent most of our time with Black Ops 2. Since that's been...
I don't...
Oh, I thought we heard Gandalf like talking in our ear for a second.
Oh,
That
I was
just the production
I
team.
was like, are they going to answer the
I was
question?
phenomenally
Yeah.
confused. So
I don't even remember the question.
no, Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 2 has been the most successful esport as far as console first-person shooters go, competitively, viewership, everything pretty much. So I'm going to go with that. Did I answer the question at all?
No, that was no.
Okay, damn it! It's something with kill streaks. Let's be honest. We
3 kill streaks like Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pit stain. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
It's a great statement.
I
man.
don't know
Nowhere
the
close
other
to
COD.
answer, though.
I was too busy playing Halo. I have no idea what the other COD is, so I can't answer it, or else I'd be
COD
lying.
4 is considered like the best COD. Next question.
Will pro teams start scrimming Royal because of them being a part of the TK org?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. There is a better chance that Maven comes out of the closet than that happens.
True. Very true. No, but I could see there being like show map type stuff, but typically speaking, the pros, I mean, even like coming over like formal and like the Halo pros, they had a tough enough time scrimming. I don't see the purpose of it because no offense to the girls team, but they're not on par with these top pro teams.
No. The worst thing that could actually happen to that team is that they play against 4 pro players and they just get annihilated. If anything, the one thing that would happen is you would have a co-ed 2-2 thing, and you'd have like Goon and
that could be fun,
which would be fun, and then they would kind of show like a little bit. But
like if you lose, you take off an article.
Put it this way: TK versus Royal, they don't get anywhere at all. They get annihilated. Next question.
If you were told Complexity lost a big tournament this year, what team would you bet beat them at it?
This is a tough one. I think we answered something like this similar in the last one, and we both kind of agreed that FaZe Red would.
I'm saying Optic Gaming.
Yeah. I think Optic Gaming.
I'm saying Optic because I feel like I think it was what was the conversation with Matt or with Alex that for some reason it seems like Complexity kind of hypes up those matches more than they need to be. I mean
that's a good point.
That match at Champs was I think closer than it had any right to be. As well as Optic was playing. I just think it shouldn't have gone to a Game 5. I mean, granted, the Game 5 was a pretty embarrassing 6-0.
I think that really comes down on Aches, too. I think Aches has such a hatred for Optic. And, it's weird to say it, but he has such a hatred that he cares more about not losing than he does about winning.
Yeah.
As weird as that is. But, yeah, I think Optic Gaming's a good chance, but I think FaZe Red has a good chance.
Next question, you cut-off sleeve little...
How does OMG Love's relationship with Rise Gaming work with her being on TK?
What?
Start the question over. I didn't even hear the beginning of it.
Okay, how does Pac-Man's
OMG Love's relationship with Rise work with her being on TK?
Okay,
next question!
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Whoever submitted that question, I want you to know it's irrelevant.
I have no idea what a relationship is. If she's sleeping with all of the players or something like that, I think it's going to be tricky.
Okay, look, let's be honest. It really doesn't matter because at the end of the day, she's still going to root for Pac-Man because, as everyone knows, women can force.
Oh, did she date Pac-Man? See, I don't even know.
Is she?
Oh, she dates Pac-Man? Oh, yeah.
Well, isn't it the relationship thing, or am I lied here?
Well,
I don't know.
I assume that's what it is, but we don't know the details.
Dude. COD is just a big cesspool. Everyone's sleeping with everyone.
Yeah, tweet the details.
Tweet the details.
Hey, didn't you date and sleep with one of the girls on TK? Next question!
Dude, he just roasted you so bad, Scott.
Hey, whatever. At least I
don't even know what next question
Okay, all right. We out of questions? Because I'm sweating.
Is that it?
I'm sweating. I'm tired.
I think that was uncalled for, okay? But you know what? And in light of this, if we are going to talk about sleeping with, at least I did, and I didn't fail like the Sarah Kane.
Oh yeah, well that was not a test.
I didn't spend 6 months falling asleep on the phone.
I was just trying to
make out.
I was just trying to spoon with someone. I'm about spooning. I mean, ask Matt. That's what I like to do.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the Savage shirts are online. You can get these from UGC. Come here, buddy. That was fun.
Hey,
I like being roasted over ex-girlfriends. It's a blast. Anywho,
what was her name? Steph?
No, it was
Steph.
I'm going to slit your throat tonight. Anywho, she who shall not be named. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Savage shirts are live on UGC events. UGCevents.com/store. You can get the Savage shirts. If you use the promo code Gandhi, you get 10% off. It's really cool. They're a nice shirt. This is an XL. I'm in between that stage of large and XL.
It's due to the size of his nipples.
I do have dinner plate size nipples. Yeah. You can see them right through my shirt. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we love you.
But we don't love you.
But we don't love you.